Record.
And hello, folks. How we doing today? It's another episode or issue.
Or
Yeah, issue.
issues. Yeah,
Because
we
there's
got those.
episodes
Don't
and
worry.
issues. Episode and issues of what we've been doing this week, and we're joined by DJ Reanimator.
Hello.
Hello, and we're
Hello,
joined
Steve.
by Skiller as well. Hello, Una. How you doing?
Hello. Hello.
Una is in the chat. If you're wondering
Hello.
what this is, Una, it's a metal chopstick.
He'd be stabbing himself in the eye with it for some reason.
Yeah, I mean, like sticking it inside my glasses. Look, watch. That is inside my glasses. It's like, oh, that's close. I'm gonna do that. Ah, good. Just got home from work. Oh, okay. How was work? Why are you sticking a little chopstick in your face? But I thought it'd be a fun idea.
I, mm,
It probably won't be as fun when I'm going to the hospital.
no, definitely not.
Okay, stupid to be fair, but I didn't. But I didn't care. Oh, okay. So your work was your job today was stupid, but you didn't care. Or is the chopstick idea stupid, but you don't care?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Exactly, it's work. Okay. So what it is, it's where the bird's eye camera sits on, and so when it looked down on the Lego build, so you can see it's taped to the mic boom.
Ooh.
I can put it out of the way, but you probably won't be able to hear me as much. So I don't. Can you still hear me okay like that?
I can still hear you.
You can, yeah, because you're hearing me from the PlayStation 4 camera.
Oh, I see. That's why it's slightly out of sync with the thing.
You didn't even see it. Oh well, it's a good job I'm seeing it. Otherwise, I'd be not seeing it. I'd have my eye poked out by it. Aid, you've been busy today. You've been busy. So what's been going on this week, mate? What's been going on?
Well, today I went to work. I had to get up at 4 o'clock this morning to go to work.
Oof, that's a big oof.
That's a big one, yeah. And then I got home about 4 o'clock.
Oh, so it's that 12-hour day.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, no, I got up at 4. I didn't actually get to work till about 5:15. So
Well, yeah, okay. So it's like 10 or 11-hour day.
yeah, yeah. And then I had to go and pick one of my ungrateful children up from Cheltenham.
You know what?
So,
All my children are grateful at this moment in time. They are.
oh God. Oh,
That's probably because
yeah.
they're away from me.
This one's getting married soon, so I can't wait for it to be over.
Oh, okay. She's not
Yeah.
living with you guys, is she?
No.
No. Does she live with
It's just
her other half, or
yeah, she does. Yeah.
Okay.
I do. Yeah. It's just over 3 weeks and it'll all be over. So it'd be great. It'd be fucking marvelous.
Yay! There'll be much rejoicing.
Woo! Yeah, there will be. Don't worry.
So, Yuna's saying Monday, 10 hours. Tuesday, 11:30. No, 11 and a half hours. Wednesday, Thursday, spent 1.5k. So you spent what you spent one and a half thousand.
On what? Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly. What did you spend 1,500 on then, Una? Friday, 10 hours. Today, 10 hours. And that is all at the moment for me. Oh, you got a couch. Couch, bed, kitchen stuff, bathroom stuff. Ooh. Are you moving
Right, yeah,
into a
yeah,
new place, or are you just refurbishing your new place, or are you actually finally furnishing your new place?
yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, you found this a while back, didn't you? I can move in on the 1st of May. Yes! Exciting.
Right.
That is awesome.
Woohoo! Excellent.
Don't you guys, you as a bunch of friends, don't you guys rent out a place just to hang out in and stuff as well? Which is a really, really cool idea. Yeah, I found it a while ago, but move is still the 1st of May. Gotcha.
Nice. Well, hanging out at the bar's good. Yeah,
There you go.
good place to hang out.
So it looks like DJ's got the chat up as well.
I have. It's the video that I'm watching is slightly out of sync with the audio that I'm hearing from my phone. So
Right. That's yeah. Like say yeah, that is because you're hearing me on the
yeah,
PlayStation 4 camera.
yeah, yeah. So I've muted the stream, so I've got it on the phone, so you shouldn't hear yourself.
No. So yeah, we normally hang out by someone or in a bar. So you usually hang out by someone. 'Cause I thought that was a really really cool idea that to get together as a bunch of mates and rent out a place and use it as just a hangout.
Yeah,
That's a pretty mad idea. We should have done that ages ago, Aid.
I know.
Yeah.
What do we think of these things?
Can you imagine what kind of pad we would have had? You know, you get like a I don't know a 3-bedroom house or a 2-bedroom house. Badass.
Oh dear.
It wasn't that expensive nowadays. It would be awesome, right? If it wasn't as expensive, because it's quite expensive now, isn't it? I think that's everywhere though. That housing is quite expensive. I think Chris and Kate they did pretty good on finding their place. I think that was a 3-bedroom with a drive and everything like that, so they can park the car on the actual property itself.
Hmm.
And I have no idea where he is at the moment because my guess is that he's in a rather loud public house that's got lots of beer flowing.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yep.
I would say so.
For the last time again.
That's the last time again.
It'll be for the last time again for about 2 months.
The last time again.
Yep.
It's the last time. Yeah,
Yep.
all right, okay.
Hello, Loopy. How you doing? I did absolutely nothing this week. I don't believe you. You have to have done something. You have
See,
to.
that'd be the ideal week for me, just doing nothing.
There you go. See, I would go absolutely mad if I didn't do anything or something.
I would do stuff, but not work stuff.
Yeah, there you go. You see, Eunice saying that you breathed, so you did something. No, you slept, gamed. Okay, so you see, you gamed. So what did you play? And got beat by the missus. Oh.
Ooh, nasty.
Oh. Now, what? Physically or beaten in the game? See, that's interesting, right? That's interesting.
Interesting. Yes,
This is the point of this, because there is no way you can say you've done absolutely nothing unless you're absolutely sick, bedridden, and stuff like that. Yes, you probably wouldn't be doing anything. Both. That's what Yuna's saying to Loopy. Loopy, it's saying that Loopy got beat by his wife physically and also on a game. Among Us. Okay. I did some sketchy stuff, like always. Okay. Is that why you got beaten by the missus? Because of the sketchy stuff, or you did sketchy stuff on Among Us? See, you did something. You did something. So what? You was out today, Aid, with the young lady who's getting married next month, and AKA your daughter. Did you go like wedding shopping or?
No. What? She went. She and her other half went to. They went to Liverpool for a wrestling convention.
Oh, okay. Is this why she likes John Cena?
Yeah, John Cena wasn't there, but there was other people there she wanted to see. So they went up there. But by the time the train got back to Cheltenham, there were no buses back here. So being the kind person that I am, I went and picked them up.
You're come on, your dad. That's what it is. Dad's taxi.
No, she gave me 20 quid and all, so it's good.
Wow. So Loopy says, no, she beats me to keep me in line. Oh.
That happens to all of us.
Yeah, there you go. I'm actually lucky. I probably just get it verbally, through text or something like that, because my wife's still in the US. So I'm like millions of miles apart. So I'm out of arm's reach, but I'm not out of text reach, you know? Or a phone call with a video.
She'll get you.
Then she'll be like,
She'll get you. Oh, Granda.
Like,
Yeah.
It'll be a Kevin
Absolutely.
Home Alone moment. That's a question. So Yuna's just saying, Loopy, do you deserve to be beaten to be kept in line? God, Yuna, do you reckon you could handle that, being like beaten to be kept in line? Because you've got another half, haven't you? Loopy says that absolutely deserves it. Okay, it sounds like Loopy likes it. That's probably why it's called Loopy.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, you like it. No, yeah, whatever, yeah. It's floating Loopy's boat. That's what it is. It was probably a request in the relationship right at the beginning. There's not something I would request because it automatically happens.
Yeah, you don't need to request it most of the time. Yeah.
Oh, okay, you're gonna take the. Was it Americans say the fifth? Is that the fifth or a second? No, yeah, it's fifth, isn't it? Because Second Amendment is the weapons or the right to defend yourself. So yeah, you're taking the fifth. You confirm, but I confirm, but also deny nothing. Punch me in the face. Do make me ding dong. Go. Oh dear. Oh, you plead the fifth, right? Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, plead the fifth. Why not? Okay.
Plead the fifth. Okay, so what other wrestlers did they get to see then, Aid?
Oh, I don't fucking know.
Oh, you didn't get any.
wrestling.
You didn't get any greasy, juicy gossip.
I don't care about. They know I don't care about wrestling. That's because they don't talk to me about it. I really have no idea about anything to do with wrestling.
Okay. I've been watching
It's just
some like YouTube videos, very short YouTube videos, like Dwayne the Rock Johnson. I saw a very short video of his on YouTube the other day, of him thanking his fans for putting. So Netflix got in touch with him and said, "Congratulations, you've achieved something that no one else has," and that's like the top 10 films in Netflix. 3 of them are his. So
Oh, right. That's
they
something, isn't it?
contacted him, and so he put out a little short video saying while he was doing his workout, was to say thank you very much to everybody, which I thought was cool. I actually like Dwayne Johnson. I do. I like him. I think he's funny. I think he's great. Him and Kevin Hart are awesome together. It's really hilarious. And then I watched because I've always when
Oh yeah.
oh, where did that come from?
Where did it come from?
Oh yeah, that's bizarre.
I don't know. That was bizarre. That wasn't me.
Yeah, I've not even heard that before. Anyway,
What?
I
Kind of spooky.
I've always been into The Undertaker when he was wrestling. And we used to watch the wrestling over at Age sometimes and stuff like that. And obviously you'd dance around the furniture and do all sorts of things, imitating like movements and shit. And I picked up a couple of YouTube videos with The Undertaker, and it was documentaries and stuff like that. And then there was one that he went over with a guy who does an auction and stuff, and they went over to Kane's house.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, he's doing it again. It's doing it again. It's going, oh yeah, again. I don't know how that's happening. I really don't.
Oh yeah. Who keeps saying oh yeah?
No, I don't know. It's not me, but I don't know where that's coming from. Honestly. It's like, oh yeah. That's really bizarre.
Yes.
Always not heard that before.
Spooky.
And so yeah, they were really cool. So I got to know a little bit more about The Undertaker, and he's such a good dude. And I've always known he's a good dude. Maybe someone joined PS4 chat. No one has. No, there's only me and DJ.
I don't think so. No, I've got no notification.
I'm looking at the screen right here, and it's just me and DJ. It's quite bizarre. It's almost like there's a command that someone's using. Maybe I'm hacked.
Yeah.
Never mind. It's cool anyway. So yeah, it was really cool. DJ, are you playing funny things? No. Are you playing funny things, DJ?
Am I playing funny? What funny thing?
I don't know. Things that
I'm
are
not playing
funny.
anything.
Things that make you laugh.
I was watching Star Trek earlier, but that's nothing to do with it.
Which Star Trek were you watching?
Star Trek Enterprise.
That's the newer one, right?
It's chronologically, it's the first one.
Yeah, but it's the latest TV series that they did, right?
No. It came out about 20 years ago.
Oh, is this one with Scott Bakula?
Yeah, Scott Bakula.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a really good one. That's before they become the Federation of Planets, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, that is really cool because
the ship can only do warp 5.
Yeah. Yeah, it's quite it's quite humiliating.
Yeah. So
and it's before they run into all sorts of argy-bargy as well.
Oh, it seems to run into argy-bargy almost every week.
There's like T'Pol, yeah. T'Pol can't keep her clothes on.
Well, it's
what can you say?
it's no great loss, is it? Really?
No. I remember there was like a scene where they're in an airlock and they have to rub each other down and stuff. It's like,
oh god, yeah.
Oh no! What is this? Now we need the oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You imagine Ric Flair coming on and going woo,
woo.
Okay, so you don't care too much about wrestling aid or anything like that.
I I I haven't followed wrestling for fucking years.
Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it? So
Yeah.
does Kelly's other half share an interest in wrestling as well? Then
Yes, he does. Yes, they both like it. Yeah.
okay,
So they just yeah, whatever. So you just get on with it. I really have no idea.
okay. I know it's a big thing. A lot of people like it, and it's a. I mean, I remember the old British wrestling with giant haystacks and Big
Oh
Daddy and
God,
that kind of thing.
yeah, I remember that stuff. Yeah, fucking Big Daddy. Yeah. Oh God, yeah.
And the masked guy, what was he? Was it Masked Marauder or
I,
something like that? I can't
I don't know.
remember.
Oh God, am I thinking correctly? There was a Japanese. Well, it looked like a Japanese guy called Kendo Nagasaki.
Yes, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I
Kendo,
remember. Kendo.
Kendo. Yes,
Yeah,
there was. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. Oh dear.
he didn't do it overly too well, but it's like most of the
No.
Japanese guys in sports that I know of at the moment, like wrestling and the Formula One, was the Formula one was the Satoru Nakajima, and
Yeah.
he didn't do overly good either.
Well,
But he had
well,
fun. He had fun.
why not? You know, you do better than we could.
Oh yeah, no, without a doubt, without a doubt, I couldn't do any better.
No, me either.
Drop it.
What are you eating now?
I'm eating almond finger. Mm.
No,
Now that is definitely a oh yeah moment.
I did some
It's good.
chocolate donuts. They're definitely. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
nice.
Chocolate donuts. Mm.
That was the other thing. I watched a YouTube video. I think it was Jimmy Kimmel maybe, where they had the guy who does the voiceover for Homer Simpson and stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
And he does so many voices. I didn't realize he did so many voices. It's crazy when it
Yeah.
comes out of his mouth. You know, he's just like this not Homer looking guy, and then he does the Homer, he does Barney, he does is it the bartender, groundskeeper Willie, all sorts of other people. It was really, really, really bizarre.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, it was really cool. And I like that kind of thing. I must admit, I've been watching way too much YouTube at work.
YouTube.
Yeah, it's probably going to take a toll on my phone bill. It's going to go. Remember that? Remember that data that you had?
How much?
Yeah. It'll be like, no, I'll be on a busy run, and it'll be YouTube denied. I'll be like, what? No.
You run out of data. Oh dear.
Affirmative.
Affirmative. You have run out of data.
So, is that the first time you've watched Enterprise then, Aid?
Oh no! I started watching it when I was off earlier in the year.
Mhm.
I started watching it then. So I'm almost to the end of season 2 now.
Mm-hmm. And
But also,
what you think? What did you think to the first season?
first season was okay. Second season is better.
Yep.
Right. So, but at the moment, I'm also watching Picard.
Oh yeah.
Second season.
Second season. I haven't seen Picard at all.
And I'm also watching Voyager.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I'm on the second, nearly to the end of the second season of Voyager, and then on the 5th of May, there's a new Star Trek series coming out called Star Trek: Strange New Worlds.
Yeah, that's the one with Uhura. They're featuring
That's the one with
Uhura on it quite a lot.
Yeah, and Captain Pike.
Captain Pike, yeah.
Yeah. So that's going to be coming out. So I'm going to be fucking inundated with Star Trek. It's going to be everywhere.
And do you have a problem with that?
No, not really.
I don't think so. You're a bit of a Trekkie and a Star Warsy.
I like. Yeah, you can like
Star-
one or the other. No, I can like both. Thank you very much.
I was just about to say that because the Warsies and the Trekkies were always at each other.
Oh, fuck it. Well, you can't like both. Why not?
Yeah, exactly. Why not?
Yes, I can. Don't tell me what to do.
It has spaceships, it has guns, it has aliens, it has
It's fucking
beautiful
great.
women and creatures and
Yeah, it's great.
scary stories, feel good stories, and
And Star Trek Discovery season 4 is just finished, so I've got that to watch as well.
oh gosh,
So I know it's just too much.
now I know what you're going to be
And
doing when you retire permanently.
Yeah,
Catching up on your bucket
right.
list.
And I'm going through the Star Trek movies as well, and I've reached Star Trek Insurrection,
Good
which
film,
is
actually.
the ninth,
I actually enjoyed that.
one. Yeah, so
The only thing that got me with the Next Generation films was that they would destroy the Enterprise all the time.
What's this? Right.
I know.
Right, nephew.
That'd be me.
Yeah.
That's you, nephew.
Yes, nephew.
Yes.
What's happening? What would you like us to do about your room?
What do you mean?
Well, are you still coming to the wedding?
Didn't you get the message from Kate?
2 nights. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Right.
You already
So
know.
there's no
Right.
need to. There's no need to question me on it then.
Oh, sorry, I got mixed up. Sorry, Sean.
She's a bit slow. Yeah,
I'm
make
very
allowances.
slow, mate. I've got brain disease.
You have to have a brain first.
Yeah, my brain's not great anymore.
Who is that? That is DJ's wife, Una.
Oh no.
The poor
Yeah.
woman.
Oh no, they can hear you.
Oh dear.
The
Yeah,
poor
that's
woman.
DJ's wife and also my auntie. It's my mum's sister. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't question it. Just don't. Don't. go with it.
Don't question it.
Go with
It
it.
just is. That's it. That's how it is.
Just go with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Sean. I got it wrong.
Yeah. DJ did say that she needs a brain first. Yes, to have a bad brain. Yeah.
Well, she's been married to me for nearly 25 years.
Oh, so DJ. So read it out loud. So DJ gets punched. Okay. Age, you got to be punched. You got to get punched
I've
now.
already been punched.
Bob.
I've already been punched. Don't worry.
No, I come up to say hi to him.
What? You come up here to be nosy.
Yeah, I was.
That's what you came up here
Yeah, and then ask me a useless question.
for. Yeah.
Yes, I know, Sean. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay,
I'm so
Shirley. It's
stressed.
all right. It's all right.
I'm so stressed with this wedding. It's unbelievable.
No, I totally understand. I mean, I don't think I'm ever going to experience that kind of thing because both my daughters don't seem to be interested in marrying or anything like that. Yep. Yet. I mean, Aubrey probably isn't going to marry for a long time because she's married to her her job.
All right. Okay.
With all the time that
Kelly's
she's putting
33
into studying and stuff like that. What's that?
Kelly's 33 this year, Sean.
Yeah, time flies when you're not having fun or working too much. I think it's time flies when you work too much. That's what it is because you go to work, you've got all this stuff to do, and then you come home and then you've got all this stuff to do and you've got no time to do it. So you do some of it, you go to bed, you wake up, you go back to work, and you do the same thing over and over and over again.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely, Sean. Definitely.
So Sean is used to it. I'm used to getting punched, or yeah, probably. Normally he gets
No,
those questions
you're
out. No. Normally he puts those questions out. Yeah, no. I always put those questions out. You got to put those questions out so you do get punched, and then pass it on to the other person so the other person gets punched first. It's pass the punch.
Pass the punch.
Yeah, pass the punch. He did it.
It was him. He did
Yeah,
it.
it was him. It was him who said it, not me.
Yeah, he did it.
He's in my good books, so I must punch him.
He's still punching me because I'm in the good books, apparently. I don't know what I've done, but there you go.
You paid for the wedding.
Oh, God, don't.
Yeah, but that kept you in the good books.
I'm still paying for it in this moment in time.
Una says it's punchception, as in inception. Punchception. Very good. Very good.
Okay. So if I punch you, you can punch Una.
Yeah.
Is Chris on?
No, Chris has disappeared.
Chris is probably in a very loud, noisy building full of glass and beer.
Beer.
Oh, don't blame him. Don't blame him.
He's doing his farewell tour. I think he's done more farewell tours now than Status Quo.
Go on, that's a lot. That's a lot. Farewell tours, that is. Crikey.
Oh, here you go, DJ. Una's saying that you can punch him yourself.
Okay.
He doesn't seem to be too bothered about that, Una. He's like, yeah, all right. Okay, yeah.
Okay. There you go.
Is it 10 years?
That was it. Was it? Slap.
How long ago was it when you and Kat came over to visit everyone?
I think that was like 8 months ago.
No. When you came over and saw Gran.
I think that was about 8 months ago because me and Kat have been in the States 10 years. No, not 8 months ago. 8 years ago. Sorry.
8 years ago, yeah.
6 or 8 years ago. I meant years. Sorry. 6 or 8 years ago it was. I think because we were probably in the UK for 2 years, maybe 3. No, in the US for 2 years, maybe 3 before we actually made that trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
So yeah, it's been a while actually, and I was thinking about Gran and trying to go and see her and stuff, but did I really want to do that? You know, because a lot of us want to hold in our in our memories of the person she was, and probably not the person she is now. That probably sounds bad, but you know, she was an awesome lady that used to make awesome mince pies for Christmas.
Oh yeah.
Those were killer mince pies. Oh, so Una's saying you have to come here first, Aid. So
where is there?
It's not in Finland. He's is it Austrian? No. Yeah, Austrian.
Austria?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Fair enough. Okay.
It's Austria, isn't it, Una? Because Henry is Finnish. Yeah, Austria, yeah. Okay.
Austria, right.
So he's a Schwarzenegger.
I'll be back.
You have to come here first.
Yes. Come to the party.
Come to the party, Victor.
Oh dear. Come to the party so I can punch you.
It's an open invite.
Woo-hoo.
It's a slap party. That sounds pretty rude, actually. A slap party.
Yeah.
Get down here, then, and we can talk. I don't think you guys would actually talk though. You'd probably go to the pub because you both kind of like that.
Okay, let's go to the pub.
Yeah, there you go. It's like, all right, Una. It's like, yeah, we just have a bit of a punch up and then you just go to the pub.
No, there's no punching, just drinking.
Yeah, just drinking and the women and pillaging.
And pillaging, yeah.
Yep. Because Una is a Viking, so
Nice.
you go like pillaging everything. And if he's anything like Chris's Viking, he'll set things on fire as well. Which I'm sure actually Una has done that.
Set fire to himself.
Yeah, you'd say fire to yourself. Yeah, that's an interesting experiment that probably won't be done many times over.
It doesn't go well, believe me.
Oh, don't call me out like that. Wow, rude. I'm so sorry, dude. What? I thought you were proud of that. I'm sure you were proud of that. Your heritage. You always sounded like you were proud of it anyway. Wait, what do you mean? Wait, what do you mean? I meant the set things on fire. Oh, okay. So you do set things on fire, and I've just exposed you. Is that it? That was a secret. I exposed him. Yeah, if I had called you out, that would probably be because I'd have known that you like setting things on fire. But now I do know that you like setting things on fire. So now I can call you out. I just exposed like that rude. Okay. I'm a rude Englishman.
He's a fire starter.
This is fire starter.
He's a fire starter. Oh dear.
Okay, so you've been watching Trekkie. You've been watching TV shows. And have you been watching any other TV shows apart from Trek?
The short answer is no.
Okay.
Honestly, I watched. Oh, actually, although it's slightly similar, I watched Doctor Who.
I haven't watched the new season with the lady yet.
Oh, people say right. Okay, it's not as I don't know. It's not her that lets it down. It's the writing.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
that's been the case for a little while now, hasn't it? Because that's what happened to Peter Gabaldi.
Yeah, the writing, and now what they're doing is they're getting the old bloke back. What's his face? The other bloke who did it, Russell T Davies. Him.
Oh, to
They're
write,
getting him
yeah,
back.
yeah.
They're getting him back to yeah, and they're changing the Doctor as well. So the Doctor's going to regenerate, and you get a new writer. So hopefully he'll go off a bit. But it's not her. People say, "Oh, she's a rubbish actor." No, she isn't. She's really good.
Yeah.
It's just she's been let down by bad scripts.
Yeah, so was Peter Gabaldi. I've seen a little bit, and from what I got the impression of, she is a female Matt Smith.
Well, she's got some of Matt Smith, and she's also got. She's kind of like. Yeah, she's got
Christopher
Matt Smith.
Eccleston.
A bit of Patrick Troughton in her as well.
Oh, okay.
You
'Cause
know,
that's-
she's a bit like.
I saw Christopher Eccleston and Matt Smith on her.
Yeah, well, if you watched the second Doctor, he was like, like that,
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Have you got a plan? No, I haven't got a plan. I've got a bit of a plan. Well, maybe not a little bit of a plan. Or maybe not a plan at all.
Yeah, that's what I liked about Matt Smith. Matt Smith was like that all the time. He was like, yeah, maybe, and I got it, but I haven't thought about it yet. But we'll come to that when
Don't
we.
worry.
Yeah. But I have a plan. Yeah.
Do you have a plan? Actually, no, I don't have a plan. I've got a bit of a plan, maybe a little plan, or maybe not much of a plan, or not a plan at all. But we'll get there. We'll sort it out.
No, Matt Smith's usually, of course I've got a plan. Well, kind of.
Well, maybe.
Tom Baker was never like that. Tom Baker was just like crazy, I don't know, crazy scientist type guy.
Yeah. Well, the Doctor's always been like that, and he just like thinks of things that no one else would ever think of. Solutions to problems that.
You think outside the box.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what the Doctor does.
And what's his name? Oh my God, William Hartnell. He was for what, like the, who is it, 1946 or 1940 something? 1948. Can't remember.
1963.
Was it 19? That's right, 1960. I'm thinking about Lego. Yeah, in the really early 60s, for him to act that particular character and stuff, he did a pretty dotty person as well, didn't he? It was like,
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
he knew that he stole the thing, and he knew that it was wrong, but he knew that also it would be fun.
And then you got Tom Baker. Tom Baker was like, okay, he was just out there. You got Peter Davidson. He was a bit more, I don't know, what you say, light-hearted.
Yeah.
And you got Colin Baker, who was kind of so. And then you got Sylvester McCoy when it really got really dark.
Yeah.
Sylvester McCoy played it really darkly.
Yeah. He had different writing as well, didn't he?
Yeah. By the time Sylvester McCoy was the Doctor, the BBC wanted to end it, so they weren't putting any money into it. They weren't, they weren't writing scripts properly.
Yeah.
Nothing worked properly, and they just wanted to get rid of it. And you take that in that context, and you see what a brilliant job he did.
Mm-hmm.
And you didn't watch the Doctor, but in the next one, which is the Doctor's last one, they're bringing back Ace.
Oh, blimey!
Yeah.
I thought Rose was making a return.
They're bringing back Ace and Tegan.
Why don't I know not Tegan?
Tegan was with mainly with Tom Baker and a bit of Peter Davidson.
Because Sarah Jane was with Tom Baker, wasn't it? Sarah Jane Smith or something was with Tom Baker for the most part.
Yeah.
And she's been back, and she's also had an episode, a series herself.
Yeah, well, unfortunately she died, didn't she? So.
Well, the actress.
Yeah. So.
Couldn't carry on with that.
No, not really. Well, next year is the 60th anniversary. So I don't know what you're gonna do for that.
What would you like to see for that? What would you like to see for the 60th anniversary?
I don't know. I'd like,
because I think all of the bad guys got together. They've done that once before, and that was with Matt Smith and the Pandorica and stuff like that. That was really good. That was really good. But they shouldn't do that again.
This one, the last one for this Doctor, you've got the Daleks, the Cybermen, they've got the Master, and some other stuff, and apparently it's all going to go off.
It's the same thing as what the Pandorica.
No, because you didn't have the Master in that one.
No, they didn't actually. No, you're right. They didn't. It was everybody else but the Master.
This new guy who plays the Master. I mean, I've seen the Master before, and they play him like he's really evil. But this one, he played him like he's right, like Heath Ledger played the Joker, like really deranged, completely off the scale. Yeah.
Actually frightening instead of
it's really good at it as well.
Because the Master kind of reminds me of Ming the Merciless in Flash Gordon.
Yeah, because the first Master kind of looked like him, didn't he?
Yeah.
This guy,
and he was always, what is it, megalomaniac? Is that the word?
Yeah. Well, yeah, that hasn't changed, but this guy he plays the Master like really, really unhinged.
Nice.
It's really, really good.
That could be worth keeping an eye on.
Yeah, it's sometime in the autumn apparently, the last one.
What, the last one for the lady, or the last one ever?
Yeah. No, not the last one ever. No.
Do you think Doctor Who's got much life left? Because it seems like to me that they're really scraping bottom of the barrel to keep it going.
Well, if they get the writing back to where it should be, get good scripts and stuff, it could be good again.
Isn't it like one of the longest running TV series?
Well, yeah, like I said, it's 60 years next year. So,
And it's also
but
Star Trek as well. Star Trek's one of the
they
longest
didn't have a break
TV.
yeah.
Is
They had
that
a break.
is that 60 years including the break?
Yeah.
Because Star
It
Trek
started
didn't have a break, did it?
Well, Star Trek did have a break because you got the original series,
Mhm.
which was like for 3 years in the 60s,
Mhm.
and then you didn't have anything until Next Generation.
Next
which
Generation,
is
yeah.
about 30 years later.
Yeah, so they had, yeah, okay. So they're roughly around about the same kind of break then.
Yes, yeah. So yeah, I think Star Trek is like 66, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know exactly, but somewhere around there.
Someone will probably look it up. Look it up.
Yeah, someone will know. Someone will know.
Someone will know. Hey, Siri.
Hey,
Oh,
Siri.
gosh, she's activated.
You don't know,
How
look.
old is Star Trek?
William Shatner is 91 years old.
Oh, blimey. William Shatner is 91 years old.
91 years old. Yeah, well, Patrick Stewart's in his 80s now,
Damn.
and he's still making stuff. So, I don't know.
Yeah, he is. And he's still doing a pretty good job about it.
He is. Picard is really good.
Yeah. Do you think that's because Jerry Ryan's in it as well?
Well, yeah, she's in it, but they've also got. Well, in season 2, I know it's not much of a spoiler because everyone knows, but they brought back Q as well.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
yeah. So season 2 is really good.
Q is a absolutely brilliant character. I mean, he annoyed the hell out of me in the first episode that I saw him in Next Generation, but after that, it was like.
See, that's not, 1966.
1966. That was what? The Doctor Who or Star Trek?
That's Star Trek.
Okay. So yeah, Doctor Who's been running a little bit longer.
Yeah.
By about 3 years. Maybe 4.
Well,
maybe
yeah.
2 years. 1964, 65.
The first Star Trek.
The
Yeah.
very first Star Trek.
Told you someone would know.
Okay, here's a question for you, Nocti, and welcome, by the way. Here's a question for you without looking it up. What was the first ever episode of Star Trek called?
I know that one. Right.
I thought you might. I thought. What was
Are you
the
talking about
first ever
the pilot?
Star Trek episode called? Yeah, I think it was like the pilot. Yeah.
Because the first one.
I don't know.
didn't
Not
have-
watched it. You've not watched Star Trek. Or are you saying you not watched the first episode?
Because the first episode didn't have Kirk in it.
It did not.
It had Captain Pike, which
It did.
we've gone full circle.
It
We've
did.
gone full circle again. So this one is all the new ones about what happened before that.
Yep. It's a build up. All right, Aid.
know.
Spill the beans. What was the episode called?
Spill the beans. Well, I think the first one.
Yep.
The first one, I think, I'm going to call. Oh, what is it called the Cage?
Yep.
Or the Menagerie?
It's the cage. You're
The
absolutely,
Cage, yeah. that's
you're
what-
absolutely
yeah.
spot on. It's the cage.
Yeah.
Because it's I think it's the only episode that has Captain Christopher Pike. Because Kirk takes over straight away.
Yeah.
Because he he sacrifices himself to save or release the crew of the Enterprise. So
Yeah,
that's why it's
the
called
thing
the
is-
cage.
If you watch Discovery, season 2, and it's not a spoiler because it's been out for years. Captain Pike takes over the Discovery because the Discovery's captain is lost somewhere. So Pike takes over the Discovery, and it all comes together like that.
Yeah,
It's great.
I've not seen Discovery.
Oh, it's good. It's good. First season's a bit sketchy, but the second and third season's just brilliant.
So the first Doctor Who season first Doctor Who episode was 1963. Okay. I thought it was 1964, but yeah, 1963.
Yeah,
Try to remember what the episode was called.
The Unearthly Child.
It was called The Unearthly Child, was it?
It was, yeah.
Okay. I'm shocked that I didn't know it because I have it on DVD. I have all of the William Hartnell episodes on DVD.
Yeah, I was watching it on Netflix, but this seems to have disappeared from there now.
I actually read something about that, the reason why it was pulled off Netflix.
Yeah, I know what it's done. I know what they've done. They've moved it all to this fucking BritBox nonsense that they've got.
BritBox.
BritBox. Yeah.
BritBox. That sounds like a good channel for my Lego
It could be
YouTube
BritBox,
channel.
yeah.
BritBox. We have actually come up with BRIT'N bricks. BRIT'N bricks. So if you say it loud, if you say it fast, it's BRIT'N bricks as well as Brit and bricks.
Oh yeah.
So, and I was driving my van and I was just like thinking about something, and then I was like BRIT'N bricks, and I was like, whoa, hang on a minute, that's it. So I text Kat straight away, and she goes, oh my god, that's so good. And then she came up with a logo and stuff. But Hen Pie, I believe, is also having a crack at the banner and the logo. So yeah, we're called BRIT'N bricks. We call BRIT'N bricks. Light bulb moment, indeed. While driving in the dark down a country lane.
So you need a light bulb as well to show you the way.
Yeah, pretty much. Follow the light. Step into the light, Carrie Ann. I've got to stop eating these fingers because they're like... Anybody eating almond fingers? Almond fingers rock.
They do.
They do. And they're cheap as chips. In fact, they're cheaper than chips because chips are like £1.40 and these are £1.
Chips are expensive.
They're very expensive. What the hell?
Blah, 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 blah.
Damn right, Kenny. You what?
Yeah.
That's not all he's lost. It's a classic scene from Spaceballs.
Yeah.
What was that? That was oh god.
Oh, is that guy from
Police Academy.
Yeah. Yeah, from Police Academy.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what his name was. Or is. But he played Lavelle Jones in Police Academy. And I should know his name because I've watched a couple of his videos just recently.
Yeah, and also, you probably know this, but one of the guys in the desert with the comb, we ain't found shit.
Yeah.
Was he plays Tuvok on Voyager.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
Oh right, okay.
I didn't know that because it doesn't sound like Tuvok.
No, it doesn't. But apparently, he's also he does a voice for one of the characters in Horizon Forbidden West.
No, I haven't seen anything on Forbidden West at all.
Well, I didn't. I just read that somewhere.
Usually I'm all over that shit, you know. Usually I'm like, ooh, let's have a look at the latest video, latest sales and latest everything that's on for video games. Actually, talking about video games, I went to CEX today. We're going to play a guessing game. Now, we got quite a few people here. We're going to play a guessing game. Try and find it. Here it is. Okay, so I took in a few games. How many did I take in? It doesn't say. Oh, 40 items. I took 40 items in, right? So, Elder Scrolls Oblivion, the Game of the Year edition. How much do you reckon I got for?
Not a lot, probably. No, you see, it's about £1.
Yeah, pound, spot on.
Fuck's sake. You
Red
take piss.
Red Dead Redemption PS3 version.
£1.
£2.
£2. Wow.
Yeah. The Fight.
I have no idea. I have no idea what that game is. Never heard of it.
£1.
£1. Nice. Oh man.
Battlefield Bad Company 2. Come on.
I don't know. 5 pence. I don't know.
£1.
1 pence. You sell lots of your games for 1 pence.
Yeah, I guess so. Star Wars: The Force Unleashed.
Oh, I don't know. 25 pence.
Nope. £1. Yep. Megamind Ultimate Showdown.
No idea. £1. There you go.
£2.
£2.
Yep. Back to the Future, the game. Back to the Future, the game was on disc. It had a platinum, whereas the digital version does not. Oh, Nocty's playing as well. Come on then, Nocty. All right, Back to the Future, the game, Nocty. Free.
Free.
Go on,
Not
Ed.
bad, really.
Your guess.
I don't know. 50p.
£5.
£5? Wow.
£5 from CEX. I was like, oh my gosh. Sleeping Dogs. Now this is a really, really, really good game. It's probably one of my all-time favourite, like Japanese free roam thing. Sleeping Dogs.
Oh.
You need pork bun. Go on, Nocty. Your guess. £2. Okay. Aid?
Yeah, probably about that. 250 or something. That's good.
£1.
1 pence? How do they get away with charging? I bet you.
Yeah, they put it
bet
out
you-
for £2 or something.
put it out for
Hey,
£2
what's up,
or
Open World? We're
£2.
playing a guessing game. Please join in. All right, so Batman Arkham Asylum. Batman Arkham Asylum, the original one, 3D, right, with the 3D glasses, Game of the Year edition. How much do you reckon CEX gave for me?
I'm going to go with a penny again because that seems to be a
Go on, Nocty.
recurring theme.
50p from Nocty. Okay. Go on, Open World. What do you reckon? Very quick so that we can keep it going. £1.25. Okay, so it was actually 70p. So Nocty was the closest. Well done, Nocty.
70p.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, so that was Batman Arkham Asylum with 3D glasses and Game of the Year edition. So 007, Quantum of Solace.
You'd have to pay them, I think.
£1 from Nocty. Okay.
Yeah, I can't see him give you much more than that. No.
Okay, so Aid, you're going with £1 as well? Open World?
Knowing CEX, probably.
There you go, Lurk. Okay. It was actually 60p.
60p. Wow. Pushing
Ooh.
about that.
I know, right? X-Men Origins Wolverine. Go on, Nocty.
I have no idea. How old are these games?
They're quite old because they're PlayStation 3.
No, that's probably
Oh,
why
yeah.
then. About, yeah.
No, these are all PlayStation 3 games. I didn't take PS4 stuff.
No more than a pound.
So Nocty's going for £1. You saying no more than £1, Aid?
Yeah.
£4.
Wow.
I know. Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga. But bear in mind, Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga does not have trophies.
Yeah, but some people don't care about that, do
No.
they? I don't know. £3.
Okay, so Age says £3. Nocty? Legos start 60p. Okay. Aid was spot on with £3.
£3.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You win a prize, Aid,
Woohoo!
for being spot on.
Is it Lego Star Wars Complete Edition?
Yeah, you have to go CX and pick it up.
I ain't got PS3.
Oh, well, there you go. That's going to be helpful. Lego Batman. Lego Batman. Another one that didn't have trophies.
Lego Batman.
Mhm.
Couple of quid. £2.
Go on, Nocty. £2.50. Aid was spot on again. £2.
£2.
All right, here's a good one for you. Borderlands. The original Borderlands.
Yeah. Pound.
Nocty says £5.
£5. Ooh.
Yeah. You're saying a pound, Aid?
Yeah.
Aid is the closest. It's 1 pence.
1 pence.
1 pence for Borderlands.
How do they get away with giving people 1 pence for things?
No idea. Okay, so Kane and Lynch 2 Dog Days. Now, this was kind of a real niche game. It was very well done in respect to filming because it was done like it was a camcorder behind you, so that the person that was running behind you, which was your partner, had like a GoPro on their head or something like that. So it was a Japanese gangstery type thing. So yeah, Kane and Lynch, Dog Days. How much, Nocty?
I really have no idea. 50p, probably.
So Nocty says 10p. Aid, you're saying with 50p?
50p, yeah.
Nocty was the closest. It was a penny.
Fuck. So, you took 40 items in, right? You
Yep.
took 40 items in.
Yep.
How much did you get in total?
I'm not telling you that. Not yet.
Oh, come on.
No, because then you can work out how much the value is. Game of Thrones. Now this is the Telltale version. Is it a Telltale version? No, no, it's not. It's the Atlas version. Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
Mhm.
Penny.
So Noxie's saying a penny. You're saying a penny is a pound. It was a pound. So the horror game Saw. What about that one? The first horror game Saw. I never played that either. I never played the Game of Thrones either.
Game. Saw. I didn't even know what.
Yeah, it's the actual game of the film. So Noxie's saying a penny.
Yeah, probably. I have no idea, to be honest with you.
£3.
£3?
Yeah.
So how come that one's worth £3 and
It's quite rare.
others are only worth £4?
It's quite rare. Port Royale 3. So it's a bit like a Sim City with pirates or galleons and stuff. So it's like a real-time strategy game. Port Royale 3. Go on, Nocty.
Penny, yeah. You agree with not?
Aid
Yeah.
says a penny.
It's got to be 1p, yeah.
It's got to be
I
one
agree,
penny,
not-
right? Okay. It is exactly 1 pence. Well done, guys. You both get a prize. You have to fight about it.
I don't want it.
Okay,
Oh,
so
we've got to fight about who doesn't get it.
yeah, fight who doesn't get it. Yeah, you can have it. I don't want it.
You can have it. I don't want it.
All right, so Uncharted 2: Among Thieves.
Pound.
Cost me more to send it to, right? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Uncharted Amongst Thieves, Noxy. Aid says £1. You said £1, right, Aid?
Yeah.
Noxy says £1 as well. You're both close. Exactly close. It's 60p.
60p.
Tomb Raider, the trilogy. So this had 3 games on it. This is old school Tomb Raider. This is like Underworld and anniversaries and stuff like that. Really old school.
Is that the one we've
Like the first Tomb Raider games that we had.
Alright, is it the one she's still got triangular tits?
Yes.
Yeah.
So Noxy says £1.50.
Yeah, a couple of quid, something like that, I guess.
So you're saying £2, Aid?
Yeah.
£4.
What? Wow, must be the triangular tits that did it.
Yeah, it must be. Graphic enhancements don't work, love. Right, so MotorStorm Pacific Rift. Now, this is quite a rare game as well.
So it's quite rare. So I reckon about £5.
Okay, so Aid says £5. Noxy says 1p. Noxy is the closest with 90p.
90p. Fucking hell.
90p.
Oh.
LA Noir, the complete edition. So this was a special edition type thing with like extra bonus missions and some flashy bits and pieces that you got included. It's a detective game. It's a really, really cool game, actually. It was done by Rockstar. 60p, says Nocti.
Yeah, no more than £1.
So you're saying £1, Aid?
Yeah, no more than that.
90p. So Aid was close. All right, Monster High, New Ghoul in School. So this was like a kids game.
So if it's a kids game, about 1p.
You're both saying 1p. £7.
What? Is it like a really rare game?
Yeah. Yep. Pro Evolution Soccer 2012. Nocti's like, huh? £7. Yeah, exactly £7. It was probably my highest earner, to be honest with you.
Oh, probably. No, it's giving us a clue.
So, Pro Evolution Soccer, Nocti's saying minus 10p. Oh dear.
Yeah, not much. Probably a penny.
Yep.
Something,
A spot on with a penny.
Okay,
Resident Evil 5.
I really don't know. Pound. Yeah, £1. Okay.
Age says £1, Nocti says £2. Aid is close with 60p. Okay, Deus Ex Human Revolution. Now, this was probably one of my favourite PS3 games. Next to Mass Effect. It's where you're like a detective that gets caught in a blast, have your bits and pieces replaced by prosthetics, become kind of like an augmented human and stuff. It was really, really cool. 1p, says Nocti.
Yeah, 50p. There you go.
Nocti was spot on.
1p.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Now this one's going to be a tricky one for me to even pronounce. Is that IL2 Stromovic? Birds of Prey. So this was like a old World War II flight simulator type thing.
Yeah, 1p.
Oh, Nocti? 50p. Nocti is closest. It was £1.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Lego Harry Potter, years 1 to 4. And this came with a Blu-ray DVD as well. So it was a special edition box set with the game disc and a separate disc which was a Blu-ray of The Philosopher's Stone.
Stone CX, a penny.
Nocty was the closest with 60p. It was actually £3.
Ooh.
Ooh, they gave me £3 for that. Oh, actually, no. I beg your pardon. They actually charged twice on that. I didn't notice that. So the game was £3. How much
Right.
did they give me? How much did they give me for the Blu-ray? Philosopher's Stone Blu-ray. I beg your pardon. I didn't notice that. I got my thumb over it.
50p.
You know what? Noxy was spot on. They gave me a penny for a Blu-ray movie. That's...
Really?
Yeah.
That's-
If I'd have known that, I would have taken that out and given them the game. Sold the Blu-ray on eBay or something. For more than a penny. Right, Rio. So this is like, I think it was like a Disney or a DreamWorks or something like that. It was an animated cartoon, but Rio. Never played it, don't know what it was all about. I'm guessing there was singing music and all sorts of shit in it.
All sorts of shit.
Mm-hmm. Nocty says a penny.
Yeah, I agree with Nazi.
Well, you're both close because it was £2.
Really?
Yeah, £2 they gave me that.
There's no logic to this.
Platinums and trophies. Should start a collection. How many things can I buy with 1p? Yeah. Or how many things you can sell for 1p. I'm sure you could do pretty well with that. How you doing, Platinums and trophies, mate? Welcome. So we're playing a guessing game. Please join in. We're almost at the end though. So Damnation. Damnation was another rare game like Saw, the original Saw. How much do you reckon? Damnation. I never played it. It was like one of those like hundreds of thousands of games that I had that I didn't get around to playing.
It's quite rare. Maybe a couple of quid.
Noxy says £2.
Yeah.
So Platinums and Trophy says £1.50.
Yeah. A couple of quid, somewhere in between that, yeah.
Platinums
Probably.
and Trophies is the closest with 60p. Really?
Now you can see how CX make loads of money.
Oh yeah. But I was happy to shift them because
Well, yeah.
I haven't used them in ages. Dead Space, come on, this is like a classic horror game that was like one of the best in its time and stuff like that. How much do you reckon Dead Space?
50p.
Aid says 50p. Noxy says 1p. Go on, Platinums and Trophies. £1. Platinums and Trophies is spot on with £1. I reckon he works for CEX. I reckon he works for CEX.
Don't go too mad, will you?
Right. Pro Evolution Soccer 2014.
Penny.
Aid says a penny.
Same thing like the other one.
Following the trend.
Yeah.
Nazi says free.
Yeah,
I had to give it. I had to pay them to take it. Oh, Platinums and Trophies. How much? 75p. It was actually Aid was spot on with a penny.
Yeah.
Yes.
I knew it. Yes.
Avatar the game. So this was what was that? That John. Is it John something? The one that did the movie. I can't remember what the director's name was. Anyway, yeah. So, yeah, Avatar the game. How much do you reckon? 80p with Nocty. Okay, 80p. Aid?
50p.
Is it John Carpenter, isn't it? 50p says Aid? Okay. Platinums and Trophies? £1. Aid was the closest with 50p. It's 60p.
Nice.
All right, so here's one I've picked up. I picked it up in the charity shop for like £1.50 or something, right? The Simpsons game. Simpsons the game. Now, I didn't know it didn't have any trophies, but I picked it up because I was like, ooh, because I know there's a Simpsons game that did have trophies, but no. So Noxie says £1 for the Simpsons game. Aid?
Noxie's about right for a penny, yeah.
No, he says, and platinums and trophies he's saying £1. £5. I made bank on that. I picked it up from £1.50 in a charity shop a couple of months ago and sold it for £5. Made bank on that.
Thank you.
Start the party, save the world. So this is a move game.
Do they still make games for that fucking thing?
PlayStation Move? No.
No, I don't think so.
Although the PlayStation Move actually can be used on the PS4. Nocty says £1.
Yeah, I think Noctie's about right.
Age, you're saying £1?
Yeah.
Platinums and trophies is very optimistic with 75p. You'd have been very disappointed, my friend. Maybe platinums and trophies doesn't work at CX after all. Yeah, you two were correct. £1. All right, Two Worlds. I think it's Two Worlds 2 actually. Open world role-playing game type thing. Never played it. Actually had it on the PC once, and I did get a little bit of an insight in it shortly after I'd finished playing with Lord of the Rings Online. 5 pence. 2 pence from Nocty.
Yeah, 10p. There you go.
Aid is the closest with £1.
£1?
Yeah, they actually gave me £1 for that. It's like £1. Alien versus Predator. This is an oldie, and it was good. It had such a good hard campaign in it. 3 different campaigns plus multiplayer as well, which was a pain in the butt. Nocty with £1.
Yeah.
Platinums and trophies with £1.
Yeah, somewhere between those two, I think.
Of course, yeah. Go on, just throw a number in there, Aid.
50p, there you go. Just in the middle.
50p?
In the middle, yeah.
Aid was exactly closest. It is 70p.
70p?
70p. Right, here's a rare one. Even though it's not rare, it's just that you can't find it in the shops that much. Rugby 15. Rugby
No
15.
idea. Rugby? Oh, God, £1.
Aid says £1 on Rugby 15. £1.50 says Nocty. Oof.
Nocty doesn't work at CEX either.
No, it doesn't. It's quite evidently that Aid actually does work at the CEX. 15 pence. Okay, and what did you say, Aid? Was a penny, wasn't it?
£1, yeah.
Yeah, you were dead on. It's £1. And finally, so this guessing game comes to a draw now. Finally, BioShock, the original.
Oh, I don't know. £1.
Aid says £1. £50 says Nocty. Platinums and trophies. Last one, mate. Last one. Priceless. That's a really, really good answer because that's exactly what it is. That is a really, really good answer. I like that, platinums and trophies. So I'm going to say you're the closest. How much did you say, Ed?
£1.
Yeah, you were actually the closest because it's 90p.
90p.
If anybody was keeping track of how much that we actually sold stuff for, have a guess at the grand total.
Oh, God. At
Just-
£25.
Just a rough guess. So Aid says 25 quid.
Yeah.
This is coming from CEX, by the way. 20 quid says platinums and trophies. So Aid says 25. Noxie says 25.80. 55 pounds.
55.
I shit you not.
Yeah, no.
Don't know if you can see
55
that overly. There you go. 55 pounds.
Was that just games, or was there other stuff in there as
Oh,
well?
that was just games. That was all my UK PS3 games gone. All of them. Boom. Not the US games and the US games. My
Yeah,
poor
he's selling it on eBay.
my poor camera's going having a fit with the light. No, my US games I had more of than my UK games. I have a boatload, and I am selling them on eBay. Yeah. Hey, midnight rugby for a penny must be a coaster. Yeah, I think any of them would be coasters at a penny, right? How you doing, midnight? Good to see you. Glad you joined us. I think it's because it's got darker now that the light is getting a little bit intensified. I'm gonna try and dim the light. I think. Let's see what happens here. Put it on that one and see what happens there. That kind of gives me a bit of a tan, doesn't it? But it's a bit better. I put it on the little bit of a lower glow. Pulls the plug on his internet. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Not yet. I'm having too much fun. Don't do that. So yeah. So Aid's been watching like Star Trek and a load of other shows, and also been running around with daughter who's getting married and stuff, and working really long hours. But you're still part-time, aren't you, Ed?
I am part-time, yeah.
Are you going to be?
Part-time.
Are you guys going to be busy next week or the next forthcoming weeks, or have you got everything kind of arranged and ready?
Most of it's coming together now.
Okay.
So it should be okay.
Nice.
Should be good.
Would you be up for another week next week or next week?
Yeah, next week. Yeah, it'll be good next week. Yeah.
Cool.
I'm not working next Saturday, so it'll be fine.
So you might actually have some more interesting things to tell us what you've been doing.
Well, yeah.
I would have thought. I mean, if you've got all this time off that's coming up.
Oh, there you go. You've got loads of time off. Blah blah blah.
No. But I mean, I know that you're really tied down with the wedding and stuff like that. But there's going to be a little bit of time for yourself to actually do something.
Oh dear. Yeah, I do get time for myself.
Even if it's like fishing or something.
Maybe just watch Star Trek.
Yeah, there you go. Actually, have you been watching them in chronological order?
No, I haven't.
Me and Kat did that, and it crossed you into films, into different.
Yeah, you have. It's really weird, isn't it? 'Cause you have to watch some parts of one episode, some parts of one series, some films, and you go back to another series. You think, no, fuck it, I'm doing that.
And it introduces Deep Space Nine and Voyager and stuff like that along the way, which is really, really cool. But you pretty much binge watch Enterprise right at the beginning.
The thing that got me right, because I was watching Enterprise yesterday, and apparently when on the Next Generation, when Q transports the Enterprise to the Delta Quadrant, Picard said this is the first time we've encountered the Borg. Okay, who are these people? This is a Borg. We don't know who they are. But in Enterprise, they encountered the Borg in the 22nd century, which is like 200 years before that.
Right, but is it Picard saying that his crew is the first time they've encountered it, or is it like their
Well,
species
Hugh
has
says,
encountered it?
Hugh says that this is the first time that the Borg have encountered humans, which is plainly not true, because
Yeah, a bit of a continuity error.
no. But the thing is, when you start watch Star Trek: First Contact, okay,
Yeah,
these Borg that are on Earth in the 22nd century are probably the same ones that crashed during First Contact.
right.
So they've gone back in time. So basically, what Picard is saying and Q is saying is actually true because they hadn't accounted for the Borg going back in time to 21st century
Yeah,
Earth.
yeah, because they didn't do that until towards the end, did they?
Exactly.
Yeah,
They did it in First Contact, so that was
yeah.
after. So I was thinking about, thinking, well, is that, well, you know,
You know,
yeah,
when you start messing with time,
yeah,
travel and stuff like that, then
yeah,
things can go askew very, very quickly. Which is, I think,
yeah.
that's why a lot of people actually don't like time travel films. But there are a lot of producers and stuff like that that have actually pulled off a really decent time travel film.
Well, with Discovery, they did that because at the end of the second season, they were being attacked by a thing called the I can't remember what it was called. But the only way they could save the ship and all the stuff on it was to go forward in time 900 years.
Oh shoot!
Yeah, so they ended up in the 32nd century. In
Damn.
season 3, they were in the 32nd century. So, yeah, so it's really good.
And so they
And
kind of they kind of did a Voyager, but the other way around.
yeah, it's sort of whoosh, just furthest forward any Star Trek's been.
Yeah,
So it's really good.
because the furthest back Star Trek's been is Voyage Home, right?
Enterprise, isn't it? Well, that was time traveling again, but yeah,
Yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about was time travel.
yeah, time. Yeah, they went back to yeah,
Because they went back to the 80s, didn't they?
they did, yeah. And that scene where they're on the bus and that bloke is playing the music really loudly.
Yeah, the punk. Yeah,
Yeah, well, in Picard in the second season, Seven and I can't remember her name were on a bus in LA, and the same bloke, the same actor, but obviously 30 years older, was on the bus playing the loud music, and Seven said to him, "Can you turn that shit off?" And he said, "Yes, ma'am." Without arguing.
so yeah, because of his last encounter or his first
Yeah, because he
encounter.
remembered what Spock did to him, yeah,
Yeah,
all those years ago.
that's really cool. That's a really cool cameo.
It is. Yeah, it was the same bloke as well. He was like really same
That
actor.
that is really cool. I bet he was. He's either a Star Trek fan or probably a cast member, or no, yeah, not a cast member, but a set member or something like that.
Yeah.
Or they just said like, this is where we go right into it. Would you be up to playing the character again? And he'd be like, oh my god, yeah. So
Well, it's
I would
funny,
think
man.
it'd be like a fan,
Yeah,
without a doubt.
probably. Uh-huh. So that was quite fair. Yeah,
No, that is cool. That is
that
a
is
nice
cool.
little Easter egg.
It is.
I like that. So what's coming up, Aid?
What's coming up?
Yeah, have you got anything to look forward to next week?
What are we doing next week? What am I doing next week? Working. Well, on Friday next week, because Kelly's wedding dress needed to be altered. So
Yeah.
on Friday it should be done, and should be picking that up.
Okay. Is that
So
going
that's
over
Friday.
to your house, or is that where's it going?
It's gonna go somewhere. I don't know where exactly at the
It's
moment.
going to go
It can't
somewhere.
go to her, it can't go to her house
No, of course
because
it can't, because he's there.
because he's there.
Yeah.
So it'll probably come here. It'll probably come here. Yeah.
So is she getting ready over at your place, or is she getting ready somewhere
No,
else entirely?
getting ready over at the venue
Right.
where
Okay.
they're having.
And
Yeah.
where's her husband going to be getting ready? Is he staying at the house?
Oh, he's staying. I don't know what he's doing. He's I think he's going to be there as well, but in a different place. You know what I mean? In a
Mhm.
different sort of place.
Different
'Cause
planet.
it's quite a big place. Well, who knows?
I'm looking forward to it because it will be the first time we have seen each other properly for what 8 years.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
we saw you last time when I introduced you to Kat. We were in
Yeah.
Bedford Harper Centre,
Yeah.
and we were sitting in that restaurant,
Yeah.
and Kat covered you in glitter.
I know. Still finding it now.
Yes, yeah. That's because you asked for more. Because you were like, oh, I get covered in glitter. Yeah, okay. And then it was like, all right, I'll have some more. I was like, really?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Glitter. Woo!
Yeah, glitter. So yeah, that was the last time we saw each other. So I'm sure that we'll be shoving Chris through a bathroom window at some point and jamming him in it and leaving trouble, just getting up to some mischief and then going innocent.
Yeah. That wasn't me. It was him.
Well, it was him that we decided to go. Well, actually, we were like, go through the window. You know, we need to get out of here. Go through the window because Andy was coming, and then you shut the window on him, or unlatched the window, so it was on his body, not trapping him or anything. But he couldn't move forward because he was pulling the window closed. So he was ass hanging out of the window. So we all got busted because obviously we had to do it. He's there hanging out a window and we're like, oh, I don't know. So Aid was in Twilight then. Yeah.
Yeah, I looked like it. I did look like it, not to.
With the glitter. Yep.
Yeah.
He was a glittery vampire that doesn't exist. What Aid is a glittery alien. No one is like Aid. There's no other person like Aid. It's like Yoda is his own species.
Yes, Yoda. Yes.
Except for he talks in the normal way, but it's still twaddle.
Yeah, nothing changing.
So yeah, Friday the dress is coming. What about the weekend? Is there anything planned on the weekend?
Oh, next weekend. I'm not working next weekend, so I'll probably be roped into doing some stuff.
That's fair
I don't
enough.
know what yet.
Go get roped into some stuff.
Wait, it'll be fucking over.
Well, it's close. It's close.
Oh, 3 weeks just over. So, the good thing about it is I get a week off work. So,
Nice. Nice. Well, for me tomorrow, I take on my first extension of my run at work. They're extending it 40 minutes, so there's going to be a load more stuff. About 25 drops put on top of it already, and it's already a busy run on that day. My other day, because I do 2 runs alternate, so
yeah.
we'll call run A the heavy one and run B the nice easy one. And what they should have done was a little bit of planning with taking that particular stuff, the extra, and putting it on run B, and then they would both be kind of level. Now run A is extreme, and not only with the time and stuff, but also the load. So I've got no space on the van as it is with load A as its current state, but now I get this extra, so it's going to be interesting. I'm going to be having late days on Monday, Wednesday and Friday, because that's when I do it, because it's every other day.
Yeah.
And then I still keep my easy day, but my easy day is going to seem even easier because the other one's got even harder. So I'm running out with the guy who still has that run at the moment, but he's getting a different run, and they're breaking his run up amongst us all, and I'm the first one to take. So
Oh dear.
yeah, so that will be
You do
interesting
wonder,
for
don't
me.
you?
What's that?
You do wonder what the management think of,
Yeah,
because
I probably I'm not going to go into my idea of it and their idea of it and stuff like that. My comment to Kat was, because I told her what they were doing, like we knew that it was going to get some extra, but not
yeah,
sure when. And I certainly didn't think I was the first one to get it, because what they're doing is they're taking it week by week. So I get like a whole load the first week, because the
okay,
driver has to go out with the person who's doing that extra to show where it all goes. So spending a week with me, I wouldn't say it's going to be a week. I reckon it's going to be 3 days before they throw it on, because that's kind of what they're notoriously well known for. You know, like your 7 week training is really 3 weeks.
yeah,
Which is one of the reasons why I go for jobs like that. If they say, oh yeah, you got 7 weeks training with such and such, everything's going to be like this, and I'm like, right, cool, I know where I stand. But if you're like, by the way, you only got 3 weeks training, I'm like, I didn't sign up for that. I wasn't interested in that. I was actually interested in the fact that you were interested in helping nurture the driver to learn and give them the time to do it and stuff. But this actually says totally different, and I'm not interested. But yeah, so that's what's going to happen with me. Also, I'm going to be selling a bunch load of stuff on eBay again. All my games are going out. All my US games are going out. PS3 at the moment, because I think there's going to be a bit more of a demand for my PS4 stuff. And I'm not going to sell my PS4 just yet, because A, I'm talking to Aid on it. B, I have the PSVR, so I do want to keep a couple of games just in case I get that particular time to just jump in VR or something like that, and just have a play around. I've been tempted. I've walked past the Star Wars Luke Skywalker saga a couple of times. I've been tempted by it because I have seen some trailers of it. It does look good. It does look good for a Lego game. It looks really good. I've kept Elder Scrolls Online. I've kept that because that's like the biggest game ever, and a few other games like that. But the rest of it's going. My first lot that I'm getting rid of now that I've got rid of my PS3 English games, I'm happy with that. And with £55, that's cool, because I'm going to put that £55 and I'm going to put it into the Friends TV show Lego set, which is 50 quid, 49 quid, and that's going to give me quite the return on investment than what my PS3 games would have given me, you know. I'm just going to see if I can do something about this lighting, because it's getting a bit bright. Let's try exposure. Drop the exposure down a touch. Oh, there we go. That'll work. It's not hurting my eyes anymore. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing. My PS4 UK games, I'd probably go put on eBay, because they'll probably go pretty good. My PS3 Region 1 games and Region 3 games are going on eBay, and I've also already got a buyer for the first lot that I put out, and I've only put 2 lots out. I'm putting out 12 games in a bundle. Just random games. I'm picking them off. I'm not even looking at them. So
right.
So I don't look at it and go, oh yeah, that's gonna be crap and stuff like that. So I have to say the first bundle of games that I put out there, you got some pretty good games in there, like the Borderlands Game of the Year edition with the map. You got the Prince of Persia trilogy, which is 3 games. So in a sense, they're getting a couple of free games there, which is really, really cool. And for starting bid of 15 quid, pretty good.
Bad.
No good to anybody else much, unless you've got or you're a trophy hunter, or you've got access to the American PlayStation Store, or some of those games don't actually need any of that. You can just run it PS3, no problem, and still get the trophies. So there's obviously an interest. So I might put the price up to £20.
Huh? Yeah.
because I got like 55 quid for 40 games, and that is what? Let me see. What is it? 1, 2, 3. Aid, you can do maths quick. Six
No.
times 3.
18.
4, 18. 18
Yeah.
games. 18 plus 10, 32. So there was 32 games that I think that I've put up on eBay. 12 of them are in a pack, and I'm putting them out for 15 quid. But I got 55 quid for 40 games. I think I can put the eBay stuff up another £5 and still be getting some interest.
Yeah, I think so.
Because I was very surprised with £55 cash from CX. They did say if I wanted the store credit, it would be 80 quid. And I was like, no, I know where this 50 quid's going. This is going on the friend set.
Yeah.
The Lego Ideas friend set. We're not talking about the friend set where it's the girls and stuff. We're talking about the TV show Friends, because it's supposed to be a pretty good investment. So I'm going to be picking that up.
Don't you sell Lego in CEX?
No, I don't think though. The only Lego they do is the games and probably a bit of hardware as well. But I don't think I've even seen Lego Dimensions in there either.
Okay.
I mean, they used to be, but I don't think there is anymore. Lego Dimensions, if you've got a sealed set, is worth quite a bit now. I have a sealed set, but I have the game open, so the bag's still sealed. The portal's not been touched because I had a portal beforehand, which was second hand, and I just needed the game, so that's why I got the set. So the actual set, the box is open, the game's open, but I do have a PS4 version of it that is still sealed. But I don't have a PS4 box. I just picked up the game for £1, I think it was. Without the portal of power and stuff, it's useless. So someone was like, "Oh yeah, we just put it out for £1," and I was like, "Cool," because I got the portal. Because the portal works on the PS3 and the PS4, so you don't have to buy 2 portals, which was brilliant. Because at first, when I was trophy hunting with it, I thought, "Oh my god, I'm going to have to buy 2 of these, and I'm going to have to buy 2 lots of the level packs and stuff. That's going to be expensive." But turns out, no, it's all kind of universal, which is nice. I was like, woohoo. There was much rejoicing. So yeah, I'll be cracking out some more eBay. The last thing I actually sold was my American hat. It
I can see that.
It sold today for £12.50.
All right.
I was like, well, it'd been sitting in my hallway on the coat hook for ages since I moved into this flat. So that's almost a year now. It's been sitting there. So my golden rule around this flat is what hasn't been used or touched in a year, mainly what hasn't been used. Whatever hasn't been used in a year is up for potential selling.
All right. Okay.
So
cool.
the hat got it. but someone wanted it, so cool. I mean, that's what it is. It's all about. And it made me 10 quid, so I can't do anything major with the 10 quid, but I can certainly put it to something else. So
Nice.
yeah, that's all going. Hopefully, I've got some Lego builds coming out, folks, because I've got a couple of orders coming. I'm going to do I'm holding off opening them. I want to open them. I'm holding off opening them, but I've got a couple of orders coming in. A couple of orders. I've got 7 kilos of Lego coming in. That's over like 4 orders that I won on eBay. Each for about
How
£10
much Lego
each.
can I get into the flat while no one's here? Yeah.
Yeah, as you can see, I got my stack of PlayStation games here. These are the all region. This is the multi-region stuff. My Lego stuff in the shelves are getting constantly moved around because things are growing quite a bit.
Wow.
But yeah,
God.
no, this is stuff for me to mess around with. I just love receiving a kilo of Lego, not knowing what's in it, and then find out what's in it. It's like, you know, like you used to have those bag of kids stuff, and the bag, you couldn't see into the bag, you couldn't see in the bag until you opened it to find out what you got. And you probably have like sweet cigarettes. You would have sweet cigarettes.
Yeah.
You'd have a sticker book or something, and there'd be a toy, some bubble gum, that kind of thing. It would be like that, and it was always
Oh, yeah.
cool to
Yeah.
open and find out what you got. So this is a similar sort of thing with the Lego. Except for I got 7 kilos of it.
Yeah.
7 kilos.
7 kilos of Lego.
Yeah.
No.
Lucky bags, that's it, Noxie. Yes, lucky bags.
Yeah. Lucky bags. But
Those
with Lego.
those were so cool. Yeah. Lucky bags of Lego. Be interested to find out how much percent of it is Lego as opposed to Mega Blocks and Wilco blocks. Because I saw someone on eBay selling a load of Lego plates and that, and I was like, ooh, I'm interested, because they were like £5 or something like that, plus £3 postage. I was like, that's a pretty good deal. And then I closer look at the plates, and I was like, that's Mega Blocks. You can't advertise it as Lego. You can't advertise it as Lego. And it's Mega Blocks. So some of it's Lego, but you couldn't see, because it was black, because I wanted black parts, because I need the black 1x1 square plates. And he had a few of them, like about 8 of them. So I was like, yeah. But you couldn't see the logo on any of the other stuff. And then there was, the light was on one of the corner of the plates and it had the circular symbol, which is what Mega Blocks has, and no logo on the studs. So yeah, it was Lego. It was Mega Blocks. I'm not saying all of it was Mega Blocks. I'm saying that there was Mega Blocks in there, and he obviously didn't notice, even though it's this big plate, and it's a big plate, and didn't notice it. So I was like, yeah, you don't know what you have. So even for £5, I was like, no, I'm not gonna buy 1x1 squares for £5.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah,
No.
no. So hopefully with this 7 kilo of Lego that's coming over the next week, it all comes next week. So I'd say I'm holding out for a unboxing video on that, and we'll find out what's in some of it. Not, find every single piece, but check it out, see what we got. So I'd like to do an unboxing video on that. Also, I've got a few sets that I've added to my Lego investment portfolio, so I'm going to be doing another video on that as well. There's a couple of sets that I want to pick up before I make that video. The Friends set. There's a couple of other. There's some Ninjago sets. There's some sets that I've got lined up on Lego.com, because it is going to be May the 4th soon, and they're doing a special VIP like gift with purchases for about, I think it's £160 that you got to spend to get all these gift with purchases. It kind of what's the name, stacks. So you do like £40, you get a gift with purchase, and you go £60, get a gift with purchase, £100, you get a gift with purchase, £160, you get the gift with purchase. So whatever it is, I would like to find out what the gift with purchase is first before going £160 in. Although £160, I could buy an awful lot of stuff, because all the stuff that I've got in my little shopping bag at the moment on Lego is discounted, and it's stuff that's shortly retiring as well, and it's stuff that's going to do good as an investment. So I was just about to buy that today, because I've made quite a bit of money on eBay from the Star Wars and video games and other such stuff now, that I can afford to put out an order on Lego.com. And then I saw this May the 4th thing, and I was like, ooh, put the brakes on, we'll save this, because if it's spend 160 and not just on Star Wars Lego, then we're good. If it's 160 on Star Wars Lego, I know what I'm going to be buying, but I'd rather not. I would rather get these other particular items first because
Right.
they're like brick heads of the bride and groom. And my philosophy is, well, people are getting married all the time, and these people,
Yeah.
some people might be Lego fans, and if they're Lego fans, they might want a Lego brickhead bride and groom on the cake, so they will sell well.
Ah, yeah. Yeah.
So I've got a few of those backed up. That's gonna be my hit, and let's say if it's going to be Lego Star Wars stuff, then I have to reconsider the brickhead bride and groom. Although I want to get them because they're going to retire very, very, very soon. But you know, it's not a seasonal thing; it's an everyday thing. So people get married every single day, and you can't tell me that there's not a Lego fan or family or a Lego couple that would pay for, or somebody in the family would pay for these particular brickheads at a decent price, because people do go all out on weddings, Christmases, and sometimes birthdays, but anniversaries.
Yeah.
So they will sell. Open World is back just as we are going. We are wrapping it up, folks. So yeah, that's what's coming up with me. 7 kilos of Lego.
7 kilos.
I just like saying that just to make Aid laugh. A couple of brick builds, and we got some unboxing. Also, go and figure out how to start the James York challenge, when to do it, in what way to do it. Do I challenge myself to build as many kits as I can per weekend or per Saturday that I have off? Like, i.e. today is my day off, so if I started doing the James York challenge, start recording now Lego builds and see how many I can get done, would that be the challenge? Or is it just to find the pieces? So leave the pieces in the boxes and not part sort them so that I have to sort them while I'm on live stream. Is that going to be boring? Should I pre-sort and put the parts in a bag so that the kit is complete? But then I know the kit is complete without building it. So the idea is supposed to be sort it out so that the kits are complete, label them, value them, something like that. What's the James York challenge? See this lot here? There's loads of it down here as well. Damn it, down here behind this TV. There's stacks of this. There's 31 boxes of this, and it's all Technic Lego. James York was a friend of mine who passed away 4 years ago, and he had Technic Lego, and his girlfriend, his long-term girlfriend, asked me if I could sort it out and make sure, build the kits, make sure that they're complete, and then put a price on them, and she'll sell them. Now, I wanted to buy his Lego. James York was a very close friend of mine, and we used to play Technic Lego when we were kids. Not these. I'm sure there's probably some of his old stuff in here, like from the 80s, like really old stuff, like the car that was, I think, one of the biggest old Technic kits that was out, and the crane as well and stuff like that. But this is all his. It's double stacked, so there's more behind here, behind the shelves. So there's 2 rows of this, and so that's the James York challenge, is to see how many, is to get it done. Basically, that's the challenge, is to get it done. And it would have been cool if I got it done before I go down south to the wedding, which isn't an awful lot of time. But because this stuff's got to go back south, and there's no one here that goes south very much, so it would have to be a purpose visit. So you're going to be waiting quite a while for it to come back. But I obviously don't want it here too long, because it's taken up quite a bit of space as well. So, we have to work out how to get it back the best way possible. with Chris coming up and down at the moment doing the house visit and house searching and stuff like that, that was ideal. But now they've found a place, so they're not going to be doing that. So yeah, unless they come up and visit before they get their keys, which is a possibility, then they can probably send it back with him if he's in the area. But if he's not, that's okay. We will sort something out. But yeah, do I pre-sort it, or should I sort it and find the pieces while I'm in live chat or live stream? What do you reckon, folks? If you guys think that if you guys actually have a fun way or fun idea on how to go about the James York Challenge, make a game out of it or something, you know, like, I don't know.
What? Are they all sorted into sets?
No, they're sorted into parts.
Oh, I see. Right. So you don't actually know how many sets you've got?
No.
No. Oh, I see.
Yeah. So I do have instruction manuals. I do have some instruction manuals. So I've got a rough idea how many sets there are.
Okay.
I haven't found them all. Like this box here, if you're still watching the stream, Aid, but this box here, you can see the wavy line of the instruction manual. So that one has the instruction manuals in it. Not all of it. There's a lot of instruction manuals in that one actually. But yeah, no, he sorted it because he kind of pissed his long-term girlfriend off by the way he sorted it, because he sorted it in parts and color. So it is the worst way to sort Lego is color, and he did just that, because you try finding a 1x1 square in a grey 1x1 square in a bunch of grey stuff. It's not as easy. If you put the part, so 1x1 square plate, and you put it in a whole bag of 1x1 square plates, you're going to easily find a grey one out of a multicoloured bag of plates, or of 1x1 square plates, because they're all the same part. You just need the right colour. Whereas James has sorted them in colour.
Oh, yeah.
And it drove her mad. At the point so we can give forfeits to the challenge. Yeah, it could do. If you can think of decent forfeits or something, but it's also going to be live build videos as well, open world. So it can't be too long video. You know, it can't be too long-winded. Has to still be a fairly decent length build video, because it's more content for YouTube than anything else. And doing it live while I'm doing it, which is what I like doing with my live builds anyway. I don't have to. I could easily just go offline right now and record a build video. You guys wouldn't see it until you actually watch it on YouTube. I can do that anytime I want. But I do actually like the interaction, but it does, and I am aware of this, it does slow the process down somewhat. So it's more like, you know, when you go to a museum, a live working museum, and you see a potter, or you see a metal, a blacksmith working on a sword or something like that. It's watching them live, letting them do the job, that kind of thing. And maybe, there'll be like a little bit of time for opening for questions or something like that. That's kind of what they do, you know. Whereas for me, it'll be like, build it live, interact with the people, because it's a little bit easier to interact with people than it is playing games. Building Lego is easier than playing games, because if you're in like a firefight or something like that, you could be ignoring the chat for up to 15 minutes or so, whereas Lego is like, mind you, points will be hard, exactly. As you will only be doing, say, 2-hour live streams, we won't collect enough points to use to redeem, unless the redeems are silly low amounts. Yeah, I don't know about points. The points are okay. They're okay. I think they're okay for gaming live streams. This is a maker and crafter type live stream type thing. When we were able to sing and dance, that was good. I enjoyed that, even though I couldn't sing or dance. The yeeting, the stormtrooper, the blindfold, that was cool. Actually, I think a good one would be doing a blindfold Lego build. I'd just purely go off the bobbles, you know, or cover up my hands. So put a box over my hands. Have the camera so it's facing underneath the box so you can still see what I'm building, or put a screen in front of me up to a certain height like they do in theatres, you know, operating theatres where you can't see above the screen, so you can't see your guts coming out and stuff. That kind of thing. So I'm still blind. I can't see the build, but I can see the instructions, which is what you know, which would help. I can see the instructions and feel for the part that I need and try and build it. And it might be multicolored, but it might be the right parts. I think I would do that. I would be up for that. That would have to be a, for it to work, it would have to be a fairly big set. But yeah, no, I think I would like to, I'd like to do the kind of blind build thing challenge. That'd be cool. Yeah, so no, I don't know about points. I don't know about points. It's the interaction side of it mostly is chatting, really, or coming on and chatting if I've got a PlayStation on, so I'm talking away and stuff like that. I don't know if I should do that, if I should open the PlayStation up while I'm doing the Lego builds or not, because you'd be recorded on the YouTube video. Some people are not okay with that. I know that a lot of my close friends are okay with it, but some people aren't, and some people aren't actually even okay with being recorded in chat. So, you know, but
no, that's fine.
there's a lot of, where's this Justice for Jack? What's that?
What?
I don't know what Justice for Jack is.
No idea.
No. So yeah, that'd be kind of thing what it would be like. It would be like more of a chatting, build with company type thing, you know. And if there was a suggestion on the chat, maybe to open up PlayStation so that we can have like an audio chat, maybe. Jack Sparrow. Isn't that thing over and done with Johnny Depp?
Oh, what? Oh, is this a Johnny Depp thing? Fuck off.
Probably, yeah.
Both of them need to fuck off.
And on that note, folks, we are going to wrap it up. So thank you so much. If you guys have got any ideas for the James York Challenge or anything like that, or you want to just throw some ideas out, please comment below. Give us a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs down if you like. Woo-hoo! And if you haven't, please hit that subscribe button. Thanks so much, folks. I'm Sean. I'm going to try and sign out in like, I'm Sean from BRIT'N Bricks.
BRIT'N Bricks.
Yeah, BRIT'N Bricks. I'm Sean from BRIT'N Bricks. Thank you so much, folks. Peace.
Peace.